Hey, good morning everybody. We are here. It is the morning of the Breakneck Points Trail Half Marathon, or the Half Marathon's End Marathon that goes around my town here in Beacon, Mount Beacon, Breakneck Ridge. Really weird to be here in my backyard. Basically, I've got a really simple, you can't even see it, it's so dark still this morning. We've got an early race start at 6:30. Beautiful cool temperatures. It's 46 degrees right now, so we've got perfect racing weather here in May. I'm hoping to do under 4 hours. It's a tough course, just a lot of elevation, about 4,000 feet, which is plenty for me, and there's supposed to be a little barbecue with some drinks and everything afterwards, so it's a really well set up race. Had some oatmeal this morning, really familiar and normal for me before a race. Got some Morton 320 in a bottle, and just ready to get things started. Nice job, nice job. Mile 6, 14 minutes, 15 seconds. Doing pretty well, feeling pretty good. See how it goes. Past mile 7, still feeling pretty good. The last hill kind of killed me, but it's all right. I just know the next 2 hills are going to be tough, and just gonna have to dig deep, but I think otherwise I'm doing good. On track with water, fuel. I'm just moving along nicely. Let's keep going.
coming downhill, backside of Breakneck, feeling pretty beat up from the climb. Those stairs are just relentless. So just making our way down, see what I got left in the legs, and it's a peak race, I guess, to an extent, so we'll just push all out, see what happens. We're just chasing down Robin, who watches the channel. I'm just following her down that way. Let's get it. All right, this is it. I think I've got some blisters, but I'm exhausted. My legs are shot. I used the word jello so much last time. You can hear it in my voice too. I'm just depleted, but I think we got it. We've got about a half hour left for 2 miles to break the my 4-hour time goal. So I think we're gonna do it. I think we're okay. It's mostly flat and downhill now. I'm just wiped. Hope I can push it out. Just gotta keep going. My heart rate's been at 170 all day. It's just so much incline. It's so hard to keep the heart rate under control, but I'm doing it. Let's go. Strong finish. Come on. Come on. Here we go. I see the finish line. I see it.
Thanks again.
Oh yeah, of course. How'd it go? You were pretty strong after Breakneck.
Yeah. I feel like
Awesome.
the last part was great after I
If nobody's ever told you to run a trail race, let me be the first to tell you, do it. It's a lot of fun. It's like a family barbecue on a weekend, except there's a bunch of crazy people running up in the mountains and coming back down. But it's the same thing, the same energy, the same friends. I mean, look at everybody that was out there today. Everybody hanging out, having food, having some drinks. It was a really, really good experience. And again, just so lucky that it's right here in my own backyard. To the friends I met today, so many people said hello. Robin, Brad, Garrett. I don't really know too many things that happened after the race. My mind was a blur, but I met so many people. So thank you to all of you. And just like I said, an amazing, amazing race day out there on Breakneck Ridge and Mount Beacon. So that is the end of this year's Breakneck Point Trail races, half marathon and full marathon. Same medal as last year, actually, so I'm starting up a collection of these. One really cool thing about this year, which I didn't know going into the actual race day, do you notice anything different between last year's bib and this year's bib, besides the color? And if you look right down here, this year is now a part of the Solomon Golden Trail Series. So the Solomon Golden Trail Series was part of the half marathon. So there was actually racers from around the world, like world-class runners and mountain runners out there racing for the Solomon Golden Trail Series. And they turned the full marathon version into the USATF, like USA Marathon Team Qualifying Championship race. So there was a ton of like world-class athletes out there all coming down to Beacon. It was really unique and really interesting and just really cool to watch them run because that's not the usual people that are running around here in Beacon. So it was cool that it drew such a, world-renowned crowd to my local mountains here to go out for a mountain race. So did I break the 4-hour mark? I did. I came in. I actually can't find my official time yet online. I don't know when it's going to be posted, but my Strava and everything from my watch, I did start it just before the starting line, never stopped it. I have it set to race on Strava, which counts the whole running time, and I did stop it after I crossed the finish line. Came in at 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 5 seconds. So I'm about 10 minutes under. I think that's plenty of leeway for whatever the official time is going to be. We'll see what it actually comes up as, but definitely around the 350s for me. It was tough. The backside after Breakneck, like I was talking about in the pre-race videos, was very difficult. It just is hard to get the legs going once you go up and down such a steep elevation change. And, you know, made it work. It took a lot of effort and a lot of just willpower to start running again once I could kind of get over the final part of climbing. It was lucky that this year I was with a group of people, where last year I would just happen to be more alone. So I definitely was able to use a little chain of people in the last 2 or 3 miles to get each other going and just keep exchanging who's leading the pack and kind of pulling us all along. It worked out really well for me, finished strong, and you know, ultimately it was just a really fun day out there. Again, so many great people, nice food at the end, really well set up and prepared for just, you know, being a mountain race. The course is marked with flags like every 10 feet. There's people standing all around the woods on really important turns to make sure people are turning. I mean, it's more well set up than some road races I've seen, and there's people 8 miles into the woods. So incredible job from Breakneck Points Trail Races. I forget all the other like sponsors and things. I'm sure Solomon and all these other guys play a big part this year, but ultimately, even last year, before this was a USATF event, before it was Solomon Golden Trail, it was just as well set up. So thank you to everyone out here in Beacon. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for saying hello, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.